got like major like Chico from Kim Possible vibes going on today, and I absolutely am living for it. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So it has been probably about 4 weeks since I last filmed or uploaded onto my channel, and I miss you all so much. I miss filming. I miss actually feeling like I have something to do, because yes, I've got work and I've got a routine, which is great, but my YouTube was something that I could come on and just film whatever I wanted and speak about whatever I wanted to speak about. And I just feel like, because I haven't been doing that in about a month, I have just been all over the place. I've just been all over the place this month. My head has been just mush. I have been working flat out, which is probably why I am quite tired all the time and I'm not filming. But I just feel like, because I haven't been filming or uploading onto YouTube, I just don't feel like me when I'm not doing it. So I have been off for the past 2 days. I have a lot to catch you guys up on. I also filmed a little bit before I called up to see my nanny for the first time. Everything kind of opened indoors, and we were allowed to obviously meet up with like family members that we couldn't have seen, you know, indoors. So that was the first time that I was able to go up and see my nanny, and I went to the shop and bought her some flowers. So I'll insert those clips. Today's Monday, and for the next 3 days I am off, so I am not gonna know what to do with myself at all, because I'm so used to just having that routine and getting up and going to work. So today in Northern Ireland, the restrictions were eased a lot further, so we are allowed to meet up with our family indoors. So that's really exciting. So I'm actually going to visit my nanny today. I have only seen her once in the past 4 months, and it was just sitting outside her back garden, because obviously we couldn't meet indoors. But this is like so exciting for me, because I'm so excited to see her. The weather does look quite nice today, although I can see a few grey clouds, so I will probably regret wearing a top like this. It is just this little top from Shein, and it's very, very girly for me. I'm not used to dressing this girly, so but the weather looks nice outside, so I didn't want to stick on like a sweatshirt or a jumper and then get out and I'm like absolutely roasted. I did get my nails done again, guys, so I do post pictures on my Instagram, so you can go on and check them out. But I got them a lot shorter this time, because literally the last ones, a week after I got them done, they started snapping because they were just too long, and working in retail, it's very hands-on job. So yeah, they were just breaking off left, right and center, so I had to get them done again. So that's them there. I went for the almond shape this time. I went for like this really funky different colors and like little flowers on them, so yeah, just to suit me. Today I am going to see my nanny, but I want to call into Tesco's first and buy her a bunch of flowers, because I haven't seen her in so long, so that should be nice. So I'll just be walking to hers, so I'm hoping that the weather stays nice. I do have an umbrella with me, and I'm bringing a little sweatshirt with me in case it is quite cold. It's that type of weather where it is warm outside, but because there's a breeze, it makes it quite cold, so you just don't know how to dress for it. So I've brought a sweatshirt with me just in case, to fire over this top, just in case we are too cold. But yes guys, I'm gonna head out now. I'm gonna go and get my nanny some flowers, and then I'm gonna call up to see her, and then we've got the cinema later. Like, it would only be me to book a cinema date the first day the cinema's open. I just miss it so much, so I'm so excited. If you guys watch my vlogs regularly, you'll see that I do mention the fact that I miss the cinema so much, and I am always telling people I can't wait to get back. So very excited about that. We're going to see a movie called Spiral. It's basically based on the Saw movies, so it's a horror film. I'm very excited because I love horror movies. I love Halloween, it's my favorite time of the year, so I'm very excited about that. Cara, on the other hand, is not as excited. She doesn't really like horror movies, so she is like, I can't believe you're doing this to me, and it's like, it's fine, we'll be okay. So yes, I'm very, very excited about going to see that. But yeah guys, apart from that, not really much has been going on. The past 2 Tuesdays I've met up with my friend Scott. He is just an absolute gem of a human being. I love him so much, and we basically went for a coffee catch up, and last Tuesday we went for food. So yesterday I was working until 5, and me and a friend that I work with, we are always we are never on the same lunchtimes together, so we said we have to go for a coffee after work one day. So there's this place across the street from us, it's called Tea House. Basically it sells like iced teas, boba tea, things like that. So I got this like chocolate milk thing with like the little pearls in it. Oh my god, it was amazing. It was so nice. It's so nice as well because obviously I have only been there a month if even, and everybody's just so nice, and I've just fit in like so well, and I just feel so at home when I work there, so it's so nice. So yes, that's pretty much everything that's sort of been going on. Not much because I am working flat out. I do have an exciting day on Wednesday. I am going to get my hair done. I cannot wait. I haven't got my hair done in a hairdresser's in like probably over a year. I am going back to dark because like the ginger has really faded like so much, so we're going back to dark. But I do want to get like some sort of like blonde put through it just so that it's not all the one color, because that would just torment me. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that has sort of been happening. I've just tried to been squeezing in like little coffee dates with friends here and there and trying to work around like everyone's work schedules, and it's very difficult sometimes. So yeah, bear with me. These videos are gonna be quite slow and maybe like spaced out a lot, but I will try and get as much vlogs as I can given that I work all the time. But yeah guys, I'm gonna go to Tesco's now and get my nanny some flowers, and then I'm gonna go up and see her and have a good big catch up with her. I've missed her so much, so I'm so excited to see her, and I'll probably vlog a wee bit later just before going to the cinema then, so catch you later. It's just been one of those really weird months where I've sort of just been figuring out a lot of stuff that I've been going through, a lot of stuff that's been going on in my head, and just really like working on myself and really working on the things that, like, you know, like I said in a few videos ago, you know, that weren't so great about me and made it very difficult for people to be around me or like me. And I've just been trying my best to really like work on the things that maybe I reacted to something bad in the past, and I've been trying to, you know, if that same situation sort of arose, I've been trying not to react the same way. I've been trying to like stay calm and really react in the best way possible to things, but it's very difficult. I did go and get my hair cut, so we are now sort of like brown with like balayage going into it, and I did get it all completely chopped off. I wanted a change. I have been feeling like I am growing into a different person lately, and that's why I wanted to completely change my hair. I wanted a fresh new look. I wanted to just feel like me again. I always feel like me with short hair. I absolutely love my hair when it's short, so I'm so happy with it and how it turned out. And these past couple of weeks I've just sort of been really saying to myself, no, do you know what, like, go out and live, go out and do it. If you want to do it, go and do it. Don't be afraid. Just don't even put yourself off. Like, if you want to go out with friends, go. Like, just enjoy yourself, enjoy your life. And honestly, I have had the most fun these past couple of weeks because I have been like going out with friends for like food or drinks. I've been going to the cinema. I went to the cinema last week by myself, and I know a lot of people will think that's really sad, or, you know, feel bad for me and think like, oh my god, like, did she get stood up or something? Does she have no friends? But it's not like that at all. If you know me very well, you'll know I am a very independent person and I have to do things by myself. I don't really like, you know, relying on other people, because I always get so disappointed, and I just have always been like that. I've always been where I need to do something myself, because at the end of the day, if you want something and you want to do something, you need to go out and get it, because you cannot wait around for other people. Like, no matter how much, like, I know that my friends are all there for me and they love me, and that's great, and I could have asked any of them to go to the cinema with me. It was just one of those days where I was like, I genuinely want to do something by myself and something that like you wouldn't normally do by yourself. You would always sort of have somebody there with you, and I love the cinema so much. So I booked the tickets that morning, I went to work, I finished at like 4 o'clock. I got home, made some food, and then literally just walked over to the cinema, and it was the best, most relaxing night ever. I went and seen the movie Mortal Kombat. It was phenomenal. It was so good. Like, it was hilarious as well. I was not expecting it to be as funny as what it was, and the drama, and it just was amazing. Like, it was so good. So yes, if you guys are looking for a movie, and I know a lot of people will sort of watch the trailer for a movie like that and they'll just be like, it's not really my style, not my taste. It's like, go and watch it. You know, you don't know what your style is, you don't know if you're gonna like it or not unless you go and see it, so just go and watch it. Honestly, I feel like people need to stop being so closed-minded. They need to be more open-minded. They need to, like, don't judge something before you see it, or don't automatically assume that you're not gonna like it. Go and see it, go taste the food, go and travel to whatever place you want to go to. Like, do not let other people's opinions or things that you've seen on social media put you off these things. Like, go and see it for yourself. And if you decide you don't like it, then that's fine. At least you tried. I can't get past these people who have never, you know, seen a certain TV show or movie or tried a certain food, and they're automatically like, I don't like it. And it's like, but how do you know? You've never tried it. So I can't wrap my head around people like that. The first movie we went to see was Spiral when the cinemas opened. Me and Cara went, and it was amazing. It was actually really good. I watched the trailer, and Chris Rock is in it, and every time I hear his voice I think of Marty from Madagascar, so I just couldn't get his, like, I just kept picturing Marty when I was like watching the trailer, and Samuel Jackson's in it. But I was really surprised about it. Very gory, so if you are not into like limbs being ripped off and stuff, then I would not recommend it. It was very gory, but I don't mind gory / horror movies, because if you know me, Halloween is like my favorite time of the year. So yep, I would have Halloween all year round if I could. Really good movie, and the plot twist at the end, me and Cara were not expecting that. So if you haven't seen that movie, go and see it. And then I went and see Mortal Kombat, and then on Sunday me and Cara went to see The Conjuring. Whoa, that movie, like, I don't get scared at scary movies because I have this mentality where I'm like, it's not real, so it's not scary. Like, I appreciate it, and I can see why people get scared and like the jump scares and stuff, but I don't actually get scared myself. Like, I don't really get that feeling of like suspense where I'm like sitting on the edge of my chair. And The Conjuring, like, this movie was actually based on a true story, so I couldn't even use like that way of thinking, you know, saying but it's not real, because it was based on a true story. Like, this actually happened. Haven't really been watching any TV shows. The last TV show I watched, I think it was like an 8-episode TV show. My nail girl, she actually recommended it to me. Her boyfriend is super into like superhero movies, Marvel, you know, all of those kind of like nerdy movies the way I am, and he's basically been getting her to watch a lot of the stuff as well. So she's started to get into like Marvel movies, which is amazing. So she had said that her boyfriend and her watched a TV show called Invincible. It's on Prime. It is basically like a animated superhero comic style TV show. It's 8 episodes long, very gory again. Like, there's a lot of gory stuff I've been watching lately, but I really loved it. I really loved it. I am a huge nerd, and when it comes to Marvel and Star Wars and like Harry Potter and all that stuff, I cannot stop talking about it. Like, if you start up a conversation about any of those things, like I've said before in videos, that's it. You will not get me to shut up. Didn't know how I was going to feel about it, but it was one of those things again. I was like, I'll watch it and I'll see if I like it. And I really loved it. Like, really loved it. Again, plot twists, you know, drama. Like, it just had everything in it. Like, it was like, you were watching it and you just couldn't even believe that the stuff that was happening in it was actually happening. So yeah, definitely would watch that. It's called Invincible. It's on Prime. She's given me a few TV shows to watch on Netflix, so I need to check those out as well. Just not really big into like TV shows or anything lately. I don't think I have the time, because I'm coming home from work and I'm like that tired that I just want something that like I can have on as background noise, so I sort of just watch YouTube or something. Loki, the first episode came on to Disney Plus yesterday and I was so excited. The first episode was absolutely amazing. The way they did it, obviously I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys, but the way they've done the episode, the way they're diving into Loki's character, it's amazing. And we're seeing a different side to Loki that we wouldn't have seen in the Marvel movies. He's always been painted as such a like mischievous villain, and you know, like the crimes that he's done, the things that he's done, it's like nobody could explain why he was doing them. They just thought he was just pure evil. And this is obviously diving into a different part and like a different perspective of this character. It is just, it's so good so far. I've only watched obviously the first episode, so I'm so excited for every Wednesday now. There's only 6 episodes, so 6 weeks of amazing Tom Hiddleston. Like, this is just so exciting. I am loving it. My friend Rebecca that I went and seen yesterday, I haven't seen her in 6 months. Like, I can't believe it's been half a year since I've seen her. And we went out for food. We went to Tony Macaroni, so if you follow me on Instagram you'll see that I posted a picture of our food. It was amazing. It was so tasty. I got the chicken and pesto pasta and I absolutely love pesto pasta. It is one of my favourite pastas. We got cocktails and we got a dessert then to split, and then we went round to this place called the National, which has like a beer garden, and we just sat there and sort of had like a few ciders. It was nothing mad or anything because she started work at 7 this morning, whereas I was off. I had my nail appointment at 2 o'clock today, so I've got my nails done. My t-shirt was matching. I just felt so good going to get my nails done today. I always do. I love when like you've got a brand new like nail idea and you're like so excited for your next appointment because you're like, okay, new nails. These are my nails that I've got. I have went for like green, and I've got all different like designs on each different nail. I also got my first dose of the COVID vaccine. Got the vaccine at about 10 to 6 because I had to sit in the little waiting area after for about 15 minutes just to make sure like you're okay before you obviously leave the building. And everything so far so good. I don't feel like any like symptoms or anything, you know, that some people are getting like after they get the vaccine, so that's pretty good. We're okay. We're obviously filming this after I've got my vaccine, so it's fine. I don't even know if you can like see it. That's it there, that little dot. Honestly, it was like not even a second. It was like 0.5 seconds. It was like in, out, and then done, and I was like, oh, okay, sweet. It was a guy sitting just kind of off to the right, and he like called one of the nurses over, and you know, the nurse was like, you okay and stuff, and then like he sort of was like, you know, indicating for somebody to come forward or something like from behind me, and they brought up like this wheelchair and obviously got him to sit into like the wheelchair, but it was like all cushioned and padded. I think he said that maybe he was feeling a wee bit sick or something. And then the girl beside me, a girl that literally just came to sit down for her 15 minutes, and she was like, I need water, like I feel like I'm gonna faint, and I was like, are these people just being really dramatic, or like is it like hitting them, or what's going on here? Because I was sitting there and I was like, so once I sort of was like looking at her and I turned round, I got like this wave of nausea, and I just went, you're fine, don't even look at those other people, like you're fine, just breathe. And luckily like my time was up because I was like, I'll feel better once I get out, because there's obviously a lot of wind out today, and I was like, you'll be fine once you get outside. So it wasn't too bad. I was sort of feeling like just really like in that moment, in that one split second, like just a wave of nausea and then like dizziness, but it ended like, I mean, 2 seconds after. So I think I sort of just looked at them and was like, what's going on with them too, and like freaked myself out for like a second. But no, absolutely fine. I walked home and stuff okay. I was absolutely roasted obviously walking home, but it is like 22 degrees outside. It's very humid and there is a bit of a breeze, which is sort of good that way, because I think I probably would have fainted walking home if there was no breeze. I don't start working until 3:30 tomorrow, so I will definitely film tomorrow and let you guys know if I am feeling just the same, or if I'm feeling any worse, or like if I've had any like symptoms or anything, you know, later on tonight. So fingers crossed that we're all good. If you watch my vlogs, then you'll see that a few vlogs ago I was sort of decorating the living room, and we were just sort of waiting for the wall behind the TV to get done. We are still waiting on the materials that we need to do the back of that wall, so The living room's sort of been put on hold at the minute until we get those, but the next room I'm working on now in the process, because it's basically an empty room and it would be Cara's room when she comes down to stay, so it's sort of like the second bedroom in the flat, or like the guest bedroom or Cara's bedroom. And I just really wanted to like do it up really nice. Like, I know that obviously she doesn't come down an awful lot to stay over, but like it just would mean that that room is done, so it could be a guest bedroom as well if like any of my friends are visiting. Basically in the room there is like a double bed, 2 bedside tables and a set of like drawers, and all of the furniture matches, and it's sort of been in there for a while, but there's no like nice bedding, there's no nice cushions or like, you know, like nice prints for the wall or anything. So I've been ordering a few things. The first thing I got is this, it's sort of like a really pale mint green like bedding. It's just very, very plain, because obviously I want to decorate it with like nice cushions. So that's the bedding. Then we've got these cushions. Oh, I love them so much. So I got 2 of these. I got these from H&M because that's where I work, and they are actually so soft, and I really love like this cushion. Like, it's so nice. It's just really plain, and obviously I want to get sort of like a cream throw for the bed as well, just to tie in like this color. And I'm wanting to have like mint green and sort of like that rustic kind of color, like the rust sort of color, and like burnt orange, maybe like mustard yellows and stuff thrown in there. So it's gonna be sort of like a lot of colors, but it just means then that like you can sort of get like little ornaments and wall prints and stuff that will match any of those colors. So yes, that is very, very exciting. I'll actually go and grab one of the prints now that I've got. I need to get a frame for it, but I ordered this print because I seen it. And the thing with my flat is, like, I know a lot of people when they're decorating their own homes, they sort of go for very like simplistic style, you know, they don't really have anything super personal. But for me, I want, like, when people walk into this flat, they're like, yeah, she definitely lives here. I want like Star Wars stuff everywhere, Harry Potter stuff. I just want it to look like a proper nerd flat. Like, as soon as you walk in here, you're gonna be like, yep, she lives here. So I'm gonna go and grab that print now. I will be back in 2 seconds to show you guys. Oh, I love these cushions. Okay. Right, I'm probably not going to be able to get this opened. Oh, I love this print so much. You're going to love it, guys. Like, if you're into anything like this, you will love it. How cool is this? Like, oh my god. So basically, I just loved it because obviously it's got like the rust, the orange, and you've got your mustard yellow going through it, but it also is like very subtly like Star Wars. So you've obviously got C-3PO and R2-D2, and I just loved it so much. So I just need to get a frame for this, but this is so cool. I get most of my prints off Etsy. If they're not from Etsy, they are from Redbubble or I Am FY, which is a bit more on the pricey side. And Redbubble can be a wee bit pricey as well, so definitely the first place I always check for prints is Etsy, which just, it does every kind of print that you could be looking for. I'm back, sorry, my dad was ringing me there. Yes, it's always nice to obviously like hear from family members giving you a wee call and just like chatting about things, catching up. Because obviously I texted him saying that I was getting my vaccine today, so we were chatting about that. That was fun. He also has got sort of like a supervisor role in the job that he's in, so he's been flat out with work as well, and it's just been one of those things, like, I think everybody's just flat out with work these days, honestly. Since everything opened up, it's like nobody's had any time to do anything, and we're having to squeeze in little like appointments and like dates and things like that in like after work and before work. And but I honestly don't mind working. I don't mind having like the routine, and obviously, you know, I'm financially stable, so the money is coming in and I'm able to save again, which is good because I really want to go traveling next year. And yeah, obviously because I've got the team leader position now, I've been made permanent, so I am a permanent part of the family. So it's so nice to see like everybody in there like congratulating me, and they're like, we're so happy that you're like part of the team permanently. So it's just so nice. Like honestly, I work with the best bunch of people, and I say this in, I feel like I say this in every video, well since the last video, but I really do like work with the best group of people, and they've been so welcoming to me and like inviting me out places, and it's honestly like it's just so lovely, and I feel really like loved and welcomed and happy, and it's just so nice. So my tattoo girl has just messaged me back today, and she's gonna check to see when her next available date is so that she can fit me in. I'm so excited. Like I said in the last video, I am not going to tell you guys what I'm getting because I'm just going to show you, or like I said in the last video, I have to keep referring back to the last video because it's been that long. But like I said, I might do a tattoo tag. So I will just basically explain like all my tattoos. I don't have an awful lot, but as soon as I get the next one, I might do that, and that could be like a separate video of its own. So that's really exciting. But yes, I am like so excited. I want to really like try to get film again, even if it means like on any of my days off. Like I purposely plan things with friends, and I plan to go on cinema dates and things like that. So I do want to try and fit in filming as much as I am fitting in everything else into my schedule. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that was just the little bits and pieces from H&M, like the homeware part that I wanted to show you guys for the guest room slash cars room. I just really wanted to do it up so that it's nice and it's done and it's there if anyone needs to stay over. So yeah, that is pretty much everything that I have done in the past couple of weeks. I haven't went on any like mad adventurous road trips or anything like that, but definitely have just been going out with friends a lot. Just always been one of those like independent people, and I was never really one for like going out with friends or anything like that. I always kind of like stuck to myself and, you know, did my own thing. So it's really nice to actually finally just like go out with friends, and enjoy myself and be in the moment and have like all these good memories. So yeah, definitely good things are coming for the rest of this year. I can feel it in my bones, and definitely wanting a lot of happy vibes, a lot of good positive energy, and I hope the same for you guys. I hope that you have an amazing June, and I hope we all have a really great summer because the weather is amazing. So yes, here's to many more good times. Just want to say a big thank you for watching this video, guys, and I apologize so much. I wish the videos could be more frequent, but honestly I am working so much, and I'm obviously just being present in the moment with the people that I'm with and enjoying myself, and that to me is very important. But I will try to obviously film as much as I can. I can't promise anything, but again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I can't wait until my next one to fill you guys in on what I have been doing. Hopefully it is not too much longer after this one, and I hope you all have a really amazing June and a really amazing summer. So yes, I'll see you in my next video. Thank you, bye.